And today, Greg, it's about the NBA. But tomorrow it's about spending Turkey Day with family and friends.
Have you guys ever led before? Doesn't it look like it?
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Simmons is out there with Warren. Then there's Irving. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Claxton in at center.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Raptors trail by 4. The best of Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. Now Van Vliet. He's covered by Irving. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Nets leading by 4. And Kevin Durant has talked about the Big 15 for the Nets. But Doris, depth has been a concern.
Yes, but give Kevin Durant credit because he understands that he cannot win a championship by himself. An organization has got to manage payroll with...
That's his second personal foul. At the line for Toronto.
To attempt of the night right now. And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for Toronto.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Steve Nash for a minute. Well, there's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other. Then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
Well, Siakam pushing right through the contact. Go ahead, young sir.
Simmons on the wing. Beyond the arc. Siakam pulls it in. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. It's a 5-point game. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. The shot will not fall. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
Siakam passes to Van Vliet. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
You love how much edge Fred Van Vliet plays with. This guy is undersized. He's on the interior. He says, I'm still going to score it.
A nice shot by Simmons.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great...
At the end of the first quarter of play, the score is your Raptors 21. The Nets 13. Ladies and gentlemen, your
Shots. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. They've got Seth Curry. O'Neal is out there with Durant. Then it's Simmons. And it's Claxton in at the 5. Achua in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Outside, Simmons. They get it again. The shot's good from Claxton. Claxton's got the lead up to 12 now for Brooklyn.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Trent with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Anunoby passes to Trent. Fires from deep. Achua, no good. Nets leading by 12. A 3 from Simmons. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And that's now 18 points for MP. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Outside Durant. Here's the lob to the hoop.
Passing may be the most overlooked aspect of Kevin Durant's game, but you know he wants his teammates to feel good.
Raptors trail by 15. Now Flynn, 9 points last game. Durant with the steal. And here's Simmons for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Flynn. And that one goes long. And here are the Nets. This run now up to 13-2. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Durant. Durant's got 5 assists tonight. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Flynn against Simmons. And stolen by Simmons. Trying to find Anunoby. Gets it to him. Poked away. And stolen by Simmons. And O'Neal gets it to go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Toronto calls timeout. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest.
Do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Siakam is checked in for Khem Birch. Chris Boucher comes in for Achua. Barnes, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Flynn. Barnes left side. And he uses the glass on the way. Barnes has got 5.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Simmons with it. Now guarded by Siakam. A nice shot by Irving.
Kyrie Irving getting to that mid-range scoring ability. Sometimes it's the only shot available.
Siakam left side. Down low. Here's Boucher. Simmons with the defensive effort.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Siakam looking around. Pocket 6. Raptors need to get a shot off to end the run. And Trent with the lay-in. He's got 6.
Well, Trent Jr. has a reputation of being a shooter, but don't sleep on his athletic ability and skill.
And so it's Brooklyn going along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up a quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break.
Welcome. The first half is in the books, so let's check out the top performers for each team. And always fun when you see players battling like this. Shaq, who did you consider your greatest rival?
So at the start, probably Akeem later, and then my man Yao Ming towards the end.
Oh, I thought you were going to say free throws.
Oh, man, that's cool, man.
And now switching gears to our featured game, a phenomenal first half for the Brooklyn Nets.
You know, they've got to thank the bench for this big lead. The second unit is doing work, and it's motivating.
Yeah, the starters have to step up to keep up. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Inside for him, it's one. And here are the Raptors now. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. The tray. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big, we know how dependable Fred VanVleet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred VanVleet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
Here's Siakam. That ball, great assist by VanVleet. Siakam's got 10 points in the game.
Well, we know that Fred VanVleet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Inside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Siakam, right side. From outside, off the mark. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
VanVleet on the wing. And that one is off. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
To the inside. And stolen by Siakam. Ball stolen. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. For 3. It's hauled in by Trent. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Here's Siakam. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. He's got 12.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Durant finds Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Outside, Simmons. And again for three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible.
Boy, you think about a team that was as heavily laden with talent as the Brooklyn Nets were when they had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden. But obviously injuries played a part. The big trade happens. A lot of bumps in the road for
Toronto. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
I was built to last when the waves are waving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on the gas, never stop competing. If you break my glass, then this life's gonna end.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy. Think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me.
Congrats on the win tonight. It seems like the win was really triggered by your defense and transition game.
Yeah, we know the easiest way to get back on offense is to get in transition, so we're trying to get some steals, deflections, so we can get out and run early. And they just make them work hard on every possession.
Your defense looked particularly ferocious tonight. What got into you guys before the game?
Just coach emphasizing that for us. Everything comes out of stopping the ball and, turning the offense over. So those are the shots that they don't take, that can turn to easy buckets for us.
Nice. Congrats. Good game.
Appreciate it.
Now that's a level of effort on the defensive end we haven't seen before tonight. What's the difference out there?
I think you're just seeing a gradual improvement as we translate lessons from the practice court to the game.
So you haven't had a fire lit under you guys? You look like a different club on D tonight.
Man, I have no clue what you're talking about, brother. Everyone in this locker room is 100% committed and together. You don't get an effort like that on defense otherwise.
Fair enough. All right, thanks.
Thank you.
We're in the home stretch. You give me 2 more games like you've been giving me, we'll get you back in the starting lineup in no time.
Oh, man, I've never been so thankful for the numbers, guys. This teammate grade thing is really working out.
Yeah, and you should be thankful to Freddie, too. Did you hear his segment on the flex?
Oh, yeah, he went to bat for me.
You've given him every reason to.
No cap.
I keep hearing that. No cap.
Well, all right, so cap basically means you're lying.
So no cap means you're telling the truth. Huh. Okay, I can dig it.
I mean, if you say so.
All right, look, either way, you've given yourself an ironclad case for getting back to the starting lineup. Just keep it up for 2 more games, and you'll be right back where you belong.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Coach G. Like, you've always kept the line of communications open for me.
That's what I'm here for. No cap.
Oh, you forced that one, but the meaning was right, but you forced it. It's like a 5 out of 10.
Oh, come on, that's at least a 6.
5.5.
All right, I'll take it.
On top of the daily reward. welcome back to Callaway's Court, where we are down to our final 2 designers. So, Matt Schaefer, tell me about the inspiration for your outfit.
I was inspired by 90s streetwear, specifically the Chicago house scene. We're talking Frankie Knuckles, gold chains, Jordans, and black tees.
I love it. You know, I spent a few weekends at the factory myself back in the day.
No doubt.
No doubt indeed. Okay, Alex Swin, now tell me about your inspiration for your design. A very different take on streetwear, yes?
Yeah. So I went for bold. Bold, in-your-face graphics, like a collage of cultural influence from BMW to the punk and hardcore scenes where I grew up. All of my designs come with a zine.
Oh, that's great. That's great. You know, I really appreciate the manic intellectual quality to your work. It's as if you squeeze the entire internet onto a t-shirt.
I mean, that's entirely what I was going for, Professor Shields. I mean, that's crazy. It's amazing for me because I was just waiting for people to design clothes that I wanted to wear, and finally I was just like, you know what, I'm going to make them myself. So
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, now it's time to hear what our judges think. So, MP, which one of these 2 outfits would you wear?
Hey, yo, no cap. Both these fits are fire. Like, I'll rock these on any given day, but I gotta choose somebody. So, I'ma have to go with Alex. Yeah, her style is current, and I feel like my social feed on the shirt, so
Awesome.
Great job.
Thank you.
Your social feed's a bunch of videos of you trying to dance and looking like a fool. You got no style, bro. That's why you always biting
Yo,
mine.
fam, stop hating, because I got people doing the MP dance and wearing my shirt. Green ain't even your color, kid.
So is it fair to say you cast your vote with Matt then, Shep?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I don't have to chase the newest trend. People just appreciate me for who I am. So, you know, I'm rocking with Matt's look.
No, that actually makes sense because Shep's idea of high fashion is changing his dingy white tee once a week.
Man, you ain't care about any of this till the people started wearing my shirt. Now look, everything I do, you try to come after.
Listen, Shep, I know this might pain you to hear this, but yo, for real, man. Since I play in this city, I want to use my platform to support local artists and entrepreneurs. Maybe you should spend more of your time in the city doing just that. Where you're still relevant, man, for real.
What are you talking about, bro?
Okay. Well, I think it's time we let Audrey weigh in and break this tie.
You're both such talented designers, and this is an incredibly difficult decision. But I'm gonna have to go with Alex.
Yeah.
I love the references. I grew up
Thank
listening
you.
to Cocktail Twins, and it feels like something I'd like to see in my Instagram feed.
Thank you.
I should have known y'all would stick together. Whack minds think alike.
Oh. Having worked with both of y'all, I'm absolutely sure I'm siding with MP.
Sorry.
And look, at least he doesn't have a tattoo of his own name spelled incorrectly on his back.
What? Well, I can't see what someone's tattooing on my back, you know? Like.
Okay, all right. Well, there you have it, folks. We have our winner. And as a special thank you to our guest judges, the winner will custom make a version of their outfit for each of you.
Oh,
Wow,
so amazing.
that's super
Yeah.
fire. I can't wait to rock that, y'all. But real quick, thank you guys and congratulations once again.
Man, I don't even want that thing. You can let MP have mine.
Well, I'm sure our winner will be very disappointed.
Listen, thank you again for having us in this event.
Oh,
We
thank
truly
you for
appreciate
doing it. And thank you, viewer, for tuning in to Callaway's Court. We'll see you next time. And until then, remember, make it look good. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Great job. Great job.
Hey, fellas. Great job.
All right, I'll give you credit.
For what?
What you been doing with Audrey? It's cool, man. Okay.
Appreciate that.
Too bad your game's still trash. That's why I got that Hammond Classic belt, and you still trying to perfect the art of the chest pass.
Yo, hopefully you enjoy while you got it. Because you know I'm putting together a team for the classics, though, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that. Good luck, son. You gonna need it.
MP over here, over here. Hey, MP.
RJ, you were a lottery pick. What's that pressure like early in the season for these guys?
Well, yes, I was a lottery pick. I was lucky number 13.
Now into the line for the Nats.
Put in the work.
Dig in it, let's go.
First quarter, just over a minute played.
Who's watching here?
A deep three from MP. And he's off on his first shot of the game.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Out to Hield. 4-3. Claxton with a rebound.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
The Pacers have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
They're taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Floats one, and he takes it up and lays it in.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
The Nets have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Outside Simmons. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Simmons has got 6 points.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Halliburton outside. And here's Turner from the arc. The shot misses. And Brooklyn going the other way now. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one. And that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
Hield passes to Halliburton. Offensive rebound, Pacers. Here's Turner, and finally they hit one.
Playing with real urgency. Turner keeps the play alive. That work ethic from him is just fantastic.
From deep, here's Simmons. Smith with the rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Halliburton outside. Poke loose. Smith passes to Halliburton. He's off on that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now.
The ideal guard in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton has length at 6'5". Now he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Here comes
Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
And the Nets making it.
Substitution on the court. The Nets call timeout. How do they do it, fans? Clap your hands for the Pacers Breaker Dance Crew.
Hield and Jackson are holding down the forward spots. Avery Bradley out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Turner in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And the basket by Hield.
Love the response there from Hield, matching threes.
On the wing, MP. The 3 is up. And the Nets, another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Outside Hield. Jackson with a screen on Warren. And it's Hield missing. Brooklyn's gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to McConnell. Hield with the ball. He's covered by Warren. And it's Hield missing.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay. And in 2021, when the Nets traded for James Harden, they became the favorites. And after it all fell apart last season, many were left wondering what might have been.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Back to Bradley. Fires from deep. Brooklyn with the board. You know, for the Nets, history repeating itself. Think back to 2013. Their trade with the Celtics, creating another star trio. Back for years, RJ.
Yeah, but credit the front office. They made something out of nothing. They got young assets, and they got them these stars. And they are still in a relatively strong position because they got a ton of picks in return.
Smith, he's checked in for Jackson. And the Nets also making a change. O'Neal's checked in.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
And this is a fluke is what it is. That's wish you were this good.
McConnell against Irving. McConnell goes in. 4 on the clock. Here's Bradley. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I go back to him in that area on the floor.
Nice shot by Durant.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
McConnell finds Hield. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Outside Simmons. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And here's McConnell. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Hield for 3. And that's his 3rd bucket at 8 attempts.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
In a league with the most skilled athletes in the world, Kyrie Irving just stands out. He can do anything with his handle, and he has every finish around the hoop.
Oh, and that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. MP way outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Talking about Kyrie, I'll put you on the spot here, Richard. Is he the most skilled current NBA player?
Yes, without a doubt. He is the most skilled current NBA player, and it's really him and then everyone else because it's the efficiency in which he can do it. And you did put me on the spot. Obviously, Steph has handles and a shot. The Beard can do some crazy stuff also, but Kyrie is my top.
Pass to O'Neal. And here is Irving. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Durant for 3. The rebound by Turner.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Here's Bradley. Now here's Smith over Simmons. And too long on the shot. Pass to Irving. Over Hield. And there's another one for the Nets.
And this right here, this is routine for Kyrie. You're going to have to make him work a little bit harder because his jumper is as consistent as it gets.
Hield for 3. And so it's Brooklyn. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. And they've been shooting the lights out.
The Nets, 38.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Indiana Pacers.
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal percentage that they've allowed. Oh, that's not going to cut it, Ernie. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
And moving on, guys, it's early in the season, but always a good time to check out the power rankings.
Taking a look here at Indiana. Past week was UGLY. They ain't got no alibi. You need to figure it out.
No wins with 3 losses. I do like your cheerleading, Shaq. You need the pom-pom. But they need to find a really good stretch right here and play better.
Well, I was not trying to sound like a cheerleader, but now I am. UGLY. You ain't got no alibi, you ugly. Kenny, you ugly.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must...
Buddy Hield, second personal foul. First team.
Second half.
Substitution on the court. Pepalon. For the Pacers.
Stay all summer long, but no deal was found, and KD is giving it another shot with the Nets. Now, there just didn't seem to be a deal that was right to move Durant.
On the wing, Curry, defended by Halliburton. From deep, here's Simmons. Knocks down the long J. Simmons has got 27.
Quite simply, he is carrying this team, doing most of the work scoring-wise.
McConnell right side, and he drives in. Good.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Simmons, the pass to Curry. Back to Simmons. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Halliburton against Curry. Takes a 13-footer. And the dunk by Jackson.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Simmons, the pass to Warren. Back to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Showing he's more than just a scorer. Warren is good at finding his teammates when they're uncovered.
Indiana's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Halliburton, the pass to McConnell. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Halliburton misses.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
I see him. Stay out here.
15 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Jackson. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Jackson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
Here's Thomas. No good from 18. And so it's Brooklyn with an impressive.
Your Pacers, 40, the Nets, 56. Pittsburgh Pacers, you Bulls team.
This one belongs to Brooklyn. They played.
Thanks for coming out to support your team. Make sure you get home safely. We'll see you at the next sporting event.
What up, team? We feeling good about our foray into the fashion world?
Oh, yeah. I am getting non-stop requests from fashion sites and influencers, and they all want to talk about the t-shirt.
I ain't talking.
Okay. Yeah, some of them don't even know you play basketball.
Oh, that's a good thing, right?
Oh, yeah, that's a great thing. Your last post got no less than 500,000 likes.
Ooh.
Okay. You are officially too big to manage your own account.
Okay, I think I'd say we're ready to plant a flag. MP, what you think?
Oh, yeah. It's time.
All right. Well, then, Mila, how about you do the honors? I mean, you were the one that suggested
no,
Audrey.
no. Ashley was the one that set up the meeting with Callaway. He's been the linchpin
Oh,
here.
no. I thought I was the linchpin.
Oh, no, you're the MacGuffin.
Wait, the MacGuffin? What? The who?
The MacGuffin. It's a plot device that's necessary to move things along, but doesn't really mean much in and of itself. I mean, you got things from A to B, but Callaway was the star.
All right, cool. Real quick, Mila's been taking a screenwriting class, and she comes up with a lot of concepts.
Hold on, wait. Based on what you just said, though, wouldn't Callaway be the MacGuffin? I mean, he's the thing that MP needed in order to take over the fashion district. So, yeah. I mean, it could have just been like an or.
That's a great point, actually.
Orb.
Callaway is the MacGuffin, and P's my little McMuffin.
Oh, wait, okay, that makes sense.
Can we just plant this flag and get
No,
on
no,
with
no,
our
no,
lives?
Okay. That was a moment. But I will say, I'm digging this whole flag thing.
Oh, you don't
And
say.
I would like to see if we can make some money off of it.
What? What do you mean?
You want to get into the board game business? No. No, there's very low margins. Is that what you were talking about?
Hey, look, if you do it, make sure I get my cut. all
No,
right?
but there is
Come
no,
on.
there's no
Hey,
cut.
give me
There's
some,
no,
give me some. Hey,
nope,
see,
there's,
this is why I love you, MP, because you
there's
keep
no
everything
cut.
on the up and up.
There's no money.
No, there's no.
You
cut.
family.
I agree.